One of the oldest tournaments on the WTA circuit, the Apia International in Sydney, is the last stop for many competitors before the first Grand Slam of the season, the Australian Open. And for those that harbour ambitions of lifting the Daphne Akhurst Memorial Cup at Melbourne Park, the competition marks a vital point in the build-up to the tournament.
I just really want to try and just get my last match preparation in before Melbourne. I had some good matches in Auckland last week and I feel like I'm almost where I want to be. So this week I'm just going to enjoy it and see how far I can go.
Far from being an ideal start to the main draw of this year's tournament at the Sydney Olympic Park, rain was a near constant fixture in New South Wales for the vast majority of Sunday. But while the elements may prove frustrating for the fans, the players are taking the inactivity in their stride.
It's not really a matter for me if I don't hit 2 or 3 days. I'm still able to hit afterwards, and of course we are still doing some fitness, some running exercises, so it's still working hard, but not on the tennis court.
Obviously everyone wants the sunshine, but not to be too hot, so honestly I'm not complaining too much. I was going to have an easy day today anyway, so hopefully the weather's going to clear up for us for the next few days and we can get some tennis in.
There was some cause for cheer on the competition's opening day, however. Madison Keys and Svetlana Kuznetsova may have faced off much later into the day than anticipated, but their first round battle didn't fail to live up to expectations. A battle of two of the bigger hitters on the tour. It was Keys who was the more aggressive early on. The youngster showing a fine array of ground strokes as she raced ahead in the opening stages.
Game, Keys. First game.
Now in her 16th season as a professional, it's easy to forget that the 25th ranked Kuznetsova is a two-time Grand Slam champion. She didn't allow herself to fall too far behind in this matchup. This perfectly placed slice to pick, she turned the tables, going a break ahead. But Sydney's traditionally been a happy hunting ground for Keys. The 19-year-old began to force the issue once again this time around as she looked for a way back into the tie.
Love 15.
With Lady Luck on her side, she did just that, much to her opponent's frustration. And the turnaround was complete soon after. Kuznetsova with simply no answer to Keys' power and precision. A 6-4 first set win for the American.
Keys. 16-4.
The second began in worrying fashion for the world number 30. Having dropped service in the first game of the set, rare errors began to creep into her performance, handing Kuznetsova an early lead. But as it did in the first, the American's talent eventually shone through. With the Russian unable to keep up, she tied the scores with this bruising forehand.
Keys. 2 games over.
And that was a pattern that would repeat itself throughout the second set. The highest ranked teenager on the tour sealing a fine victory with yet another vicious ground stroke. The second opening round loss in a week for Kuznetsova. Keys, however, who lost in the semi-finals of this tournament last year, unlocks the door to the second round.
Yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to pull it out. She was playing really well and she got off to a break in both sets, so I was really happy that I was able to fight back and win.
Monday's play sees the introduction of 2 of the top 4 seeds. 4th seed Caroline Wozniacki will take on the Czech Republic's Barbora Zalivova-Strycova, while 3rd seed and 2013 winner Agnieszka Radwanska, fresh from helping to guide Poland to a first Hopman Cup win over the weekend, will face Elise Cornet.